Welcome back to Santo Domingo, where the 2012 Optiworld Championship is well underway. But Day 5 will be different. Today, the top 42 teams will play against each other in order to qualify for the finals. This is team racing. The young sailors will be competing alongside their teammates. What really matters now is that your country wins through solid teamwork. The team racing competition would take place right in front of the beach in shallow waters. The beachfront was soon full of colorful sails and young sailors, ready to race in the sapphire Caribbean waters. What a sight it was for the people already gathered to watch today's special race. Let's hear a few words on the concept behind today's team racing from New Zealand's Leo Takahashi.
Teams racing is 4-on-4 racing, so nation against nation. To win teams racing, you have to get less than 18 points in your team, so you have to get perfect winning combinations.
Thailand against Ecuador was one of the first pairings. This was a race between two really strong teams, the Thais attempting from the start to block their rivals. But it was Ecuador's Acosta still leading the race in the middle of the upwind. At the same time, Thailand's Pumyam and Pusirikatid managed to block Ecuador's Rodriguez. And bearing better overall in terms of tactics, the young sailors from Thailand did manage to turn things around and win the race in the end. Next, the local team fought against Italy. Dominican Republic's sailors had an excellent start and took the lead in the opening stages of the race. However, the shifty weather benefited the Italians more. Before long, three sailors from Italy were in the top 3 places, so they couldn't lose this race by any means. Nevertheless, both teams seemed to equally enjoy racing in the blue-green waters of Boca Chica. The scenery is spellbinding. Competing in these waters counts among the most unique of experiences for a young sailor. Singapore versus Mexico followed next. The 2011 champions remain one of the favorites to win this year's trophy as well. They had an excellent start, taking the lead from the very beginning. And during upwind, they also made all the right moves, blocking their rivals. So, at the top mark, Go rounded on top, while her compatriot, Yokoyama, blocked the young Mexicans to delay them some more. At the same time, Lowe had to confront not one but 2 of his rivals from Mexico. But he couldn't make it in the end, and thus was penalized by the jury. The team from Singapore really is in great shape this year. The end of their race against Mexico found them finishing in the first 3 places. They were unstoppable. In today's races, the teams that would lose a second time would be left out from tomorrow's finals. So doing well in their race against Poland was critical for the Dominicans. They weren't as lucky as they'd hoped to be. After several races today, the top 16 teams have qualified for tomorrow's finals. So now the heat is really on. Which nation is going to be the 2012 Opti Team Racing World Champion? Join us again in Santo Domingo for a report on all the racing action on the top teams.